In this video, we're going to talk about the Flow Era, that twin hybrid cambered park board that you can ride around the whole mountain. It's a board that's got flex where you want it, and yet it's still stable for if you need to charge or you're landing a bigger jump. And this board just doesn't suck. I've owned one of these. I rode it for probably 80 days. It's a solid board. This board features Flow's IROC camber profile, not to be confused with an 87 IROC like that over there, because no. Basically, what is IROC? It's a convex base with reverse camber between the feet, camber underfoot, and flat out in the tip and the tail. It's a hybrid camber profile that allows you to independently load up each camber zone while still being very playful between the feet and out at the tip and the tail. The Air is one of those true middle-of-the-road park flex boards. It's softer in the tips, stiffer right underfoot where the camber zones are, softer between the feet with a decent amount of torsional give. It's stable where it counts, but it's still playful and lively. You might notice chatter at high speeds when you're cruising a groomer, and then again, you might not. I don't know how fast you're going. In the park, this is a board that bends and flexes with every rut and bump. It absorbs them. It doesn't buckle you. If you take it out on the mountain and you get into some really aggressive chunder bumps or moguls or shit, yeah, you might wash out. It's one of those boards. It's a park board that you can ride around the mountain. This board has a really easy to engage camber profile, so it makes the board almost skate-like in how it pops. You do have to load it, but not that aggressively, and you can be a little more laid back with how you respond to popping over things. The snap is there. It's ample. You never have to worry about getting over anything or getting up onto something or launching a side hit or coming off a cat track. It's just one of those boards that pops when you need it to. And this carries over to jumps. Small, medium, large, it's got you covered. I would say that it's most at home on medium jumps, stuff around the 30-foot range, maybe to 40 feet. It's got that pop you want, so if the lip isn't that snappy, you're still going to be able to get to it. But if it is snappy, you can be a little more laid back and still get good pop with this board. Overall, this board jumps and doesn't suck. There's a huge sweet spot in the tips of these boards. I mean, it's like just immense. It really lets you press this board however you want. So when you're buttering, lean back, lean forward, pop into it, do whatever you want, but just know that you've got this huge platform that you're going to be able to lock into, and the flex of this board will really let you hold that press. You're going to be able to butter, but when you want to pop out of it, there's going to be snap and rebound. It's there. It's not overwhelming. It's not going to cause you to wash out. It's not going to cause you to falter. You're never going to have problems. And this carries over to jibbing. This board is at home on rails. That sweet spot in the tip and the tail locks into nose and tail presses. You never have to worry. You want to get sideways? Do it. It is going to lock in better underfoot just with the way the camber profile is, but it still locks in. There's still that snap when you're coming down out of a donkey dick that you're going to be able to pop with it. This is a board that's perfectly balanced for riding the whole park. Sure, this board can do long drawn out carves, no problem, but where it really shines is with the flex pattern allowing you to drive tight, hard carves. You can come out of a jump and lay a Euro carve around a rail if you want to. You can go out on a groomer and just lay Euro trenches. It doesn't matter. You can really independently drive this board due to the camber profile, so you could load up that back camber zone or even that front, or load them both up and slingshot yourself out of a turn. It's a board that's easy to engage on edge. It stays locked in. You can feel that added grip right underfoot where those camber zones are, and it never ever sucks. It just wants to keep carving when you want to. Let's look at some of these boards that compare to the era. The Rome Reverb Rocker, the Live to Ride Impression, the Weston Timber, the Ride Machete, the Rosnell Jibsaw, the Dinosaurs Will Die Larson. Alright, so now you've decided what snowboard you're going to get, and you're going to decide where you're going to buy it. If you're shopping local, awesome. Slap your local shop guys a high five and tell them they're killing it. But for those of you that are buying online, why don't you shop from one of the links we have down below? That way you support us and you get a deal on your snowboard. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That way you can see all the relevant or irrelevant snowboarding content that we're putting out for you guys. So smash that bell down below. That way you're getting a notification. And I'll see you guys in another video.